Yo, what is going on, buddy? Crypto Kid here, coming at you guys again with another video, guys. And this one, we're going to be exploring my algo price predictions. In the title, it's probably going to say 2025, but honestly, this number could be reached in 2023. I do believe 2022 is going to be kind of a slowish year just because of the Bitcoin cycle. If you guys don't know anything about that, I'd encourage you to research it a little bit. I do think 2022 is going to be a slowish year. 2023, though, things should start to kick up again. And then who knows what's going to go on for the next two years after that. So anyways, getting right into it, guys, the best way to determine future success is going to historical data and looking for comparisons. So obviously Solana, which is a page we're on right now, this is like their ecosystem. This is a very similar project to Algorand. Some would even say it's a competitor. I mean, if we want to look at it purely through statistics, in terms of TPS, Solana states that they have a higher transactions per second than Algorand. But I mean, this article right here, it's from December 14th. Basically what happened was that Radium, which is one of the bigger decentralized exchanges on the Solana network, they basically attempted to launch a permissionless liquidity pool on the exchange that would allow anyone to provide liquidity and receive a flat percentage. And this all went to you-know-what. It did not go well, guys. The pool went offline almost immediately due to the spike in spam transactions, supposedly. There's too much network transaction, and ultimately what happened was that the network failed to deliver on its developer's promise to process up to 50,000 transactions per second. So the difference is that Algorand, what they like to do is deliver before they set their promises. So, like, I believe it was maybe last summer, they were saying, you know what, right now we can probably do around 1,000 to 2,000 transactions per second. We're looking to expand to 46,000 soon, and we're going to be working on that in the meantime. And so if you go ahead and you test out Algorand and you try to, call their bluff, you're going to see that it's not a bluff. If you do the same for Solana, obviously the same cannot be said. So I think with Algorand, 46,000 transactions per second is not even the top for what they can do, but this is a network that's going to actually deliver on what they promise. Solana, this is obviously a big shot for it, and it puts a lot of things into question. Now, I'm not saying Solana is a bad project. I think they're both great investments right now, but looking at Algo, it's not like so far inferior to Solana that you wouldn't consider investing in it and wouldn't consider it to be a legitimate competitor to Solana. So they're both carbon neutral, and Algo, I believe, is going to go down to 2.5 seconds for transaction speed, and that's final. Once it's done, it's done. So that's obviously good news. But what I wanted to state there basically is that Algorand is a legitimate competitor to Solana, and if we want to look at Solana's price history, we can just about guarantee, as long as the crypto market does not, totally die out, which obviously isn't going to. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here if you believe that. As long as the crypto market does what we think it's going to do, this price will be met. And honestly, this is lowballing it, guys. And I still think you're going to like the results. So basically, we're going to look into Solana's price history. We're going to come over here and we're going to find the all-time high in terms of market cap, which is right around here. We have a $78 billion market cap, just about. And then now, when you consider, let's say you throw $1,000 into Algo right now, that's going to be around 632.59 Algos. And then if we go over to the rewards and you stake, so this is very important, guys. You're going to go over, you're going to download the Algo wallet on your phone, if you have iPhone, whatever, Google. And you're going to deposit all that Algo into the trusted Algo wallet. You're going to earn an interest rate of around 7%. So now 7% of 632.59 is around 44.28. And now if we're going to scale Algo's current price, which is $1.63, market cap of $9.98 billion, to Solana's max market cap, which is right around $78 billion, guys. The number we're going to come out to is $8,460 in USD, that is. So if you put in your Algo, right now we're looking at around a 7.8x, 8.4x, whatever, on your investment. So this means essentially, guys, if you go ahead and you invest, I don't know, maybe like a little under 30K, around $29,550, you're looking at around $250K, $250,000, once that market cap is reached. And then if you go ahead and invest, let's say 59,000, you're looking at even more. You're looking at $500,000. Then obviously just double that, and you'll be looking at $1 million. So this is lowballing it, guys. This is like we're not forecasting. We're only forecasting for a 7% return on your algo investment. So technically, if you're going to sell this in 2023, that would be 14% on your initial investment, actually higher because you're starting to get some of that compound interest. So honestly, this is a low figure, and rest assured that if you invest just under 30K right now into algo, obviously that's a crazy high number, and we're probably looking more so into the 1,000 range for a lot of you people listening right now. You're still looking at around 8,500 at that market cap, and that's the lowest you're probably going to get. As long as algo continues, the project doesn't see any major flops, nothing like that, in just development, continues at the rate it has, you're probably going to see this price eventually. And it's honestly pretty exciting. I mean, obviously the staking rewards is a huge advantage. Proof of stake allows algo holders to upgrade the network, self-amending blockchain. Super neat technology. So yeah, just a great project all in all. And for those of you listening that are into Solana, that's also a phenomenal project. This article I read wasn't to necessarily bash Solana, but it was more so to kind of sell you guys on algo a little bit, because I think a lot of people tend to jump the gun and say, oh, Solana can do this, Solana can do that, Algorand can't. Well, maybe, just maybe, Algorand is looking to promise low and over deliver. That's obviously a great concept that I learned in the past, and it's something that I believe is going to help algo in the long run, because if Solana has more mistakes like this, people are going to probably start to doubt its legitimacy and how much they can trust it. So algo taking the smart approach of being conservative and really blowing away people's expectations, I think, is really going to help them in the future. And then obviously, like we said before, both networks are carbon neutral, which is obviously huge for the environment. And not only that, but when you're looking at it, you're thinking, a lot of these networks, I hate to say it, but Bitcoin, for example, might not last the long run because of environmental concerns. If crypto is the legitimate successor to the current financial system that we have, we're probably going to look to tackle two birds with one stone, make the financial system better, and help the environment a little bit more. We don't have to be printing out money and doing all these random transactions from Visa cards and all these other things. We're probably just going to be looking to go carbon neutral across the board, and that's when we're going to look to DeFi built on Solana or built on Algorand or one of these other carbon neutral networks. So obviously in the long run, both projects look fantastic. If I were you guys listening, and I'm not a financial advisor yet, this is not financial advice, I would say that in my personal opinion, Algorand and Solana, both fantastic investments. If you put in, $500, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 into both of them right now, and you wait till 2023, 24, 25, you are going to be sitting pretty, super happy that you made that investment. So anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. New videos coming out every single day in 2022. Subscribe, be a part of the journey. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.